And there's no better place than Johor Bahru. Can these Southern Tigers roar to the beats of Mima? Let's find out.
The Kelang Battery in Johor was the new location for Mima this season, and the trials look to set an explosive tone to match the rest of the tryouts this year.
This year, so we're in Johor for Mima Season 4 tryouts number 3. We're in different venue, a bit hot today, but I think it won't affect the contestant, to try out today. Last year was a lot of strikers, in the cage, and this year I really want them to showcase their ground because this is what we're looking for.
I'm Zulfathan Rosmadi. I'm Johorian. This is my first time here for joining the tryout Mima. Mixed martial art is my passion. I want to be a pro MMA fighter one day, so this is my dream. I love what I do, and I do what I love.
I feel stronger, better. I had a major weakness last year. I'm still improving on it.
This is the time for improvement, as tryouts gauge the fighters' abilities in the Mima cage. And there was no holding back for both of them as they went head-to-head from the start. And Olivier took notice.
He struck me first, but I tried to clinch him and take him down, work on technique more than strength and everything.
Good takedowns, I would say, compared to me. More grappling and then a bit of boxing, trying to improve better on my stand-up. I didn't manage to do takedowns. I managed to do what I'm good at, stand-up, but it wasn't enough because this is mixed martial arts. You need to be overall good in everything.
I feel like a bit nervous is good for me because I will try to be careful.
Go guys, work on your takedown.
Fight performance-wise, not up to expectation yet.
Even though not up to expectation, they still gave their all.
Nice knees.
I'm happy with my training with Jiu-Jitsu. She's quite strong because she's physique and muscular.
Hopefully I cruise through this time and make it to the belt.
I teach Yaoyan, Filipino martial art. Everyone's saying that Mima is the best MMA event here, so I want to try to meet other fighters and get the belt. I'm Isidro de la Paz III from Philippines, 32. I started skating since 2003 when I'm studying college. After my college, I work in Dubai as a skateboard instructor and skate park manager. I've been training Yaoyan 2 years now. Stay here at the Equinox Gym, train MMA with the fighters, Sir Juan.
Sid is my gymmate waktu kat Marikina. Dia pun banyak ajar saya kat sana.
Before I start training Yaoyan, I always got into fight. And then when I train Yaoyan, it changed myself, how to treat others. Sir Juan, he invites us to teach MMA here in Equinox Gym. Every day we do circuit training, and for MMA training, we have grappling, wrestling, strikings. In Yaoyan, we use our own Yaoyan movement. In Muay Thai, you kick like upright. In Yaoyan, we kick circular, round. In terms of striking, we have spinning movements, we have double back fist, we have bolo punch, everything. But in Yaoyan, you have to be aggressive. Everyone telling me that Mima is the stepping stone here in Malaysia. There's a lot of best fighters, so I want to try to fight them in the ring.
Saya yakin pada Sid because of dia punya kelebihan yang ada dan bawa nama Equinox ke peringkat yang seterusnya and also dapat memperkenalkan Yaoyan di Malaysia.
My goal is got championship belt, MMA. This is my second time to be in the cage, so a different opponent from a different country. So yeah, excited to fight again.
Both fighters began to trade air punches, but Sid received a warning punch from his opponent.
I almost passed out because my opponent, he's strong and he's fast and he's a hard hitter.
Guys, mix it up. It's not a boxing fight. That's right. Take down. Let's go.
Looking forward to be one of the contender on Mima, so it's gonna be a good fight.
But both fighters still need to do a lot to convince Olivier and his fellow judges. As the trial progressed, Olivier was not impressed.
All right, up, up, up.
There was clearly much more to do.
I need to jog and train more for submissions.
I'm Steven. I'm back for the third time for this MIMA 4.
我叫柯广宏，今年19岁，第一次来参加这个MIMA大赛。
I've been out for the past MIMA 3 because I'm scouting out my opponent. I've seen enough and I'm coming back to get my title back this year.
因为我的教练的鼓励、朋友的激励，才会来完成这场比赛。
Take care. I'll be coming through you, not all over you.
激动的心情，带着18%的害怕，80%的没有想到自己，很想要一种死了的感觉。
Not going to last all the 3 rounds for this year. I'm going to finish them in the first round.
The beginning of the trial had potential as the two heavyweights put in the hard work. But Olivier was looking for something more. Steven had the upper hand, and he felt that his skills were up to par.
I'm upping my striking strength, my grappling strength, and all around strength.
不是很理想哦，有一点失望了自己这样的表现，没有讲做到什么没有。
A bit better.
It's just an easy fight. Actually, it's a sparring fight. He's not ready yet, so I go easy on him.
Easy or not, Steven made sure that he collected enough points when it mattered most.
Yeah, not bad. Still a little rusty, but I'm sure when the match starts, I'll be ready.
我是杨金城，今年24岁，来自柔佛州巴伦。我公公就是中国武术的李家拳师傅，结果他就带我爸爸学李家拳，学了李家拳过后，我父亲就跑去学空手道。
他爸爸是柔佛区这边的总教练，所以他们就是从小6开始就被爸爸逼着练到现在了。
在我5年级的时候，他带我进入空手道。然后为什么我进入空手道会到最后进入Stuntman？因为当初我进空手道的时候，我有一个梦想，我也希望我是甄子丹。身为一个专业的特技人员，我们通常会找些空旷的地方、有树的地方，让我们set一些蛙亚跑落，做蛙亚特技，还有武术的编排训练。
他小时候是一个很乖的孩子，从4年级开始哦，就帮忙做家务了。现在就比较懒惰点。你如果是叫他练拳，他就很勤劳哦。
在家里，我的 set up 来给我练习的设备其实是蛮简陋的，有资金赞助，我也想去 gym 练习，可是我没有这个资金，我唯有从简练到变成强。我们空手道的比赛，我有一个坏习惯，我会去 KO 对手，所以我就想MIMA可能比较属于我去打的东西，结果我就报名MIMA 4。
我们没有指望他飞黄腾达啦，最重要是健健康康哦，他做他自己喜欢的事情。
我要开拳馆，吸引更多学生进入MIMA，把MIMA这个东西搞起来。第一次来参加MIMA，可能我没有 gym 的背景，可是这个也足够让我打败你。第一次知道对手是他的感觉，有点紧张，因为他们讲他是越南来这边比的。进到笼子里面，因为我也紧张，所以自我防卫能力提高。
From the start, Odin showed what he was made of.
Like winner against Muay Thai.
没有可能他一直追我，我一直闪了嘛，对吗？我们在里面是打 MMA， 不是猫抓老鼠，所以他来我当然是击倒他，给他倒哦。
Oh, wait, break, block, break. Time. Here.
Fighter safety is of the utmost importance, and with blood spilled on the canvas, the match came to a halt.
一开始的时候，我的左 side kick 就已经撞他这只眼睛了。我已经想到那个力度，这样子下去应该是爆，因为我之前也给另外一个人爆过。
It's not bad. Okay, you need group, but now I cannot let you continue. I'm sorry for that. Okay. I hope I'll be able to find you another opponent. It's okay, but I really want you to know that whenever you compete, you're gonna need to cut your nails. But it's fine. It'll be okay.
不会愧疚啦，你要愧疚什么？这个是 MMA 嘛，不是你倒就是我倒。如果你迁就我，我迁就你，这样子我们去打其他比赛啊，taekwondo之类啊，拿分的比赛就好了，不需要打这个。
We're going to take a short break, but the action continues. The MIMA Season 4 JB tryouts will be back.
Coming up next on MIMA Season 4.
Champion versus champion. No problem.
I just want to get over 3 minutes. 3 minutes is very long.
Welcome back. Keeling Battery is a hive of activity. The tryouts are out of this world. Check it out.
My name is Muhammad Najib bin Yosong. Actually, I'm from Sabah and now I stay here and I train with Reps Fitness.
Nama saya Edi Kalai dari Kalai Brothers Boxing Gym. Kawan-kawan lebih kenal nama The Clown lah.
I start martial art for 3 years. Last year I lost with Aiman in the quarter final. And this year I want to fight Aiman again in the contender fight. That's all I want.
Tujuan compete tu just macam satu training. So ada lawan on Mima, train and lawan. That's it.
For the all featherweight contender, get ready because I'm ready for the title fight. I don't want to fight him because he is my friend.
At the start of the bell, there was hesitation between the two.
Kita pun kenal, so first minute tu macam holding back lagi lah. So after second minute and third, so spar macam biasa.
Shabao!
I improve low takedown skill and the BJJ skill.
Saya kena dekat kaki, dia punya kick memang boleh tahan lah.
The low blow sparked Eddie into a vengeance.
Saya rasa bagi dia rasa sikit lah.
They are not happy at all because I got punched in the face. I need to improve more the striking skill and boxing.
My name's Tony Rowe. I'm 49 at the end of this month. From Britain, from the UK, living in Vietnam at the moment. Been there for around about 18 months. I work as a fitness trainer for California Fitness. Predominantly boxing, but now I'm working with a team in Vietnam doing Thai boxing, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, mixed martial arts, the whole lot. To win, to qualify, to go through to the competition, to do the best I can, do good for my team, do good for myself.
Unfortunately for him, his sparring partner this session would be a veteran Amima. And with mutual respect being given at the start, this was going to be interesting. The session proved to be a good technical fight between the two exponents. And the Englishman, however, was not too happy with his performance. And he tells us why.
I didn't do as well as I would have liked. The lad who I fought, I don't have to forget his name, but it was very good, or a lot better than I was. But I enjoyed it.
Oh my God.
I'm a little bit disappointed about my performance because I didn't get to showcase as well as I would have liked. But credit to the lad who I fought. He showed my weaknesses up. I can go away and work on what I need to improve.
叫麦克林，今年27岁，来自柔佛新山。我是帮我家里打理生意，可能是卖巴士的。有时我们需要去 JBJ 验车，要准备那些文件，还有 agreement 给 supplier 的 payment 也是我负责的，还有一些 inventory stock checking 那些。这些车是进来修理的，我要负责去吩咐他们有什么地方要修理，还要在旁边监督他们。一般女生喜欢花，我就喜欢 MMA。
其实他蛮外向，比较调皮，有点像男孩子性格咯。
中学的时候交了一些外面的朋友，误入歧途，读到中2就被踢出去学校了。那时还不懂事，因为其实我年轻的时候有吸毒，一直到18岁我才开始会想去新加坡读 IT diploma， 就脱离那些不应该过的生活。
When she started in Transform Gym, she was very robotic. All her movements are very stiff.
刚来的时候，连最轻的那个大压都翻不起来，人气也很差，一下子就很喘，不能做了。
After a lot of practice, she became like smooth. Now she can adapt very well, very quickly.
我们每次在 train 的时候，会把我放在跟女生一起。
For her standards, I hope she can go as far as she can go because she learns very fast and she's very disciplined. So I hope she do well in Mima 4.
不敢 蛮奢望拿到 belt 啦，就是如果可以进到16强的话，就已经还不错了。
这是我第一次，之前没有参加过任何比赛。然后家人不反对，但是也不鼓励，就是觉得女生还是要斯文一点比较好。My name is Nisha. I'm 36 years old. My trainer is Sifu Aziz from UMF Shah Alam. So this is my first time trying for the tryouts for Mima 4. I just started because of my husband actually. It's almost 1.5 years. Honestly, I was afraid. I control, keep calm, and be confident of yourself. 我很紧张，因为他比我重了12公斤。
Women's MMA has grown in leaps and bounds since it was introduced in Mima. And despite the growing numbers of women participating, there were bound to be apparent mismatches in the sparring sessions.
他随便一拳不需要用力，我就整个人好像被打要晕掉这样。
哇，对。
其实没有做到我想做的，我尝试抱他来要压下去，完全压不到。
I just want to get over 3 minutes. 3 minutes is very long.
今天的表现还蛮满意的啦，面对比我重那么多的对手，至少我没有被 KO。
I could have done better, but for first time, I think I did okay.
Mima 3 grand final, nasib tak menyerbu lagi saya. Mungkin strategi saya tak berapa nak berkesan. Itulah result dia, saya kalah.
My name is Muhammad Fahim and I'm from Negeri Sembilan. This is my 4th time tryout.
Saya datang Mima nak buktikan walaupun umur saya ni mencecah 30-an, saya boleh beraksi di pentas MMA.
Last year is kind of disappointment, but this year, if I've been selected, definitely all out, be a champion in Mima.
Saya akan berusaha yang terbaik ke grand final jumpa Jess Low.
The road to redemption starts at the tryouts for Hasrul.
I sacrificed very valuable stuff in my life, so I want to get something in return.
Sebagai bekas lightweight champion, saya akan tunjukkan prestasi saya yang terbaik.
Champion versus champion. No problem, I will try my best.
The first minute was a cautious affair as both seemed to recognize each other's attacks, much to Olivier's surprise.
Oh my god, we know each other.
And there was mutual respect between them both.
Opponent saya, okay, kita sama-sama like sparring. Cuma kita tak agresif sebab kita tu pada law kan, dapatkan point, take down, round, escape, lepas tu pick power semua.
It was real tough to be honest. Against the champion, well, the guy was real best. So I have to, be the greatest at him.
It seemed like it wasn't a hard day at the office for Hasrul.
Performance saya rasa okay, round saya rasa tak ada masalah. Pow, saya rasa mungkin saya dapat banyak lah.
But Fahim still countered with some takedown attempts of his own.
Saya harap dapat untuk peringkat seterusnya.
Out of finals with King Fight, I realized that I have much to learn and much to improve. Basically, I've been exposed. Personally, I feel like I have some unfinished businesses happening with the current champion. I was winning the fight up until the accident happened, so that belt was rightfully mine, and I'm here back again one more time to claim what's mine. There's no wasting time for me. I just gotta keep going.
A real statement of intent from the Singaporean. But he knew that this tryout in a new season would not be a walk in the park.
I was sparring against a more experienced fighter.
所以我想尝试一下，我看自己可以走多远。
Any thought of an easy tryout session was quickly dispelled. With 2 experienced exponents from the outside, it looked like a proper Mima encounter had exploded in the cage as the 2 fighters gave it their best shot. And the action was hot.
Literally sparring, going light, going fast, going really technical. So we worked on transition. We weren't actually trying to overpower each other. So it was actually a learning process as well.
对手很强啊，很棒，是一个很好的对手。
In every fight, my performance is a result of my training. So it's all consistent hard work. There's always room for me to improve, holes that I need to cover, and I want to make a statement this year.
This year I was really happy, to see some different gameplay for the fighters. We're not really looking for someone to knock out each other, but really for showcasing their skills as an MMA fighter and not a stand-up fighter or kickboxing or boxing. And finally understand that we are here for tryouts.
The Mima 4 tryouts may be over here in Johor Bahru, but next up we visit Rashid Saleh in his hometown, Kuching. Here we come.
Coming up next on Mima Season 4.
Don't judge the book by its cover.
Welcome back. You're watching Mima 4 and we are back in Kuching for the third time running. I'm very excited to be home, but more excited if Sarawak can produce more champions for Mima 4. Let's find out.
Kazim Merdeka once again took center stage as the fighters from all over Sarawak converged to Kuching for this year's Mima tryouts. With each growing year, more people take on MMA as a sport, and that just made the tryouts even more competitive as the striking and grappling sessions showed. And it was certainly going to be a hard-hitting affair.
I'm Dana Bruin, official for Mima. Our head official, Oliver Koss, isn't able to make it this week to Kuching, so I'll be filling in as head official for this tryout. My responsibility for the Kuching tryout is I'll be taking over as head official for this tryout. I'll be overseeing all the judging and repping. And last year, Kuching was super exciting. So I think we're going to see that again this year, and it's obviously going to be on a bigger scale. And Kuching, if it's anything like last year, is going to be the pinnacle of the tryout.
I'm Wilbur Andogan from Philippines. I'm a boxer trainer. I'm so happy to fight MMA here in Malaysia.
After the Johor tryout, I felt my performance was under par, so I had to redeem myself in the Kuching tryout.
I'm fan of MMA because all my friends are MMA fighter. So I teach them a boxing, then they teach me a grappling a little bit.
I've been looking more on takedowns and takedown defenses because my grappling isn't that good. This competition is all about how you use your techniques.
In the MMA, if you have no discipline, you cannot become a better fighter.
I just plan to control the game, maybe throw a couple of punches, a couple of kicks, and try to submit and not let anything bad happen to myself.
Hey!
Stops and it's really tall. I cannot get in with my boxing style, so I get him in the ground.
If there was going to be an entertaining sparring session, this was going to be it.
Quite tough opponent. I can see that he is Muay Thai and boxing based. He's a professional in that, so I had to watch out with my striking and get my distance.
Let's see some takedowns, guys. Takedowns, come on. Try to improve position or finish.
It's good that I train with my cousin for ground, so I know a little bit. I'm happy with my performance because I can take down, I can punch.
Hi, I'm James, 39 years old. I'm a primary school teacher.
My name is Matthias. I'm 20 years old. I fought as a boxer before. I want to give a tryout for the MMA.
Martial arts or Muay Thai is something that have always been my passion, and I've been training for 3 years, especially in Muay Thai. So I just give it a shot this year.
I want to give it a try, a new thing. Never been Mima before.
Be a good encouragement to my students because some of my former students, they are really into Muay Thai and martial arts.
In this sparring match, the teacher was looking to put his lesson plan on his opponent.
Come on, guys, work some takedowns.
Quite nervous and the mind just blank, just thinking like how to take down the opponent.
I think he's a great fighter. He knows how to take me down or strike me.
Great experience for me. My first time, the adrenaline is so high and take half of the stamina away.
10 seconds.
We both show our best.
I think I need to work on my takedown, submission, and of course my stamina.
My name is Muhammad Amir bin Rizwan.
Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, and currently I'm a cabin crew, flight attendant in Kuching, Sarawak. Currently I'm joining the Studio 23 for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm also doing a Muay Thai in SS Fighter for like 5 or 6 months. Before I'm joining all these martial arts, I'm so weak. Like mostly people can jog for like 30 minutes, 20 minutes. I cannot do like 5 to 10. When you're working in airline, the pressure up there on the 30,000 feet is different from below, because when you're up there, you get compressed every day, so it's hard to breathe. And when you're sick, it's getting worse. So when you learn some martial art or you do some activity, it will help you to control your breathing, and yeah, it's very good actually. It's helped me a lot in my daily life. I'm training with AD. He always train us like we are fighters, so we just train like crazy. To be a fighter, you need to be smart. Train more. To be good, you need to prepare everything. I want to improve myself, what I can do, how good am I. So that's the only time that I can see myself when doing the Mima. When you do martial arts, you need a lot of discipline, and when you do things in your life, you need also discipline, so it makes your life better.
Because I do rock climbing, I do many stuff, so this is the first time I'm joining Mima, so yeah. I want to learn more on them, because when you fight one-on-one, because when you're sparring, you know how to fight. Don't judge the book by its cover.
So the AirAsia flight attendant takes on the machete, Trevor Salong, in this sparring match. From the beginning, there was some turbulence for Amir in this sparring match.
I told the guy I would go easy, but I thought the first time he did a big kick on me, I caught it, and there's the automatic right hand punch that dropped him to the ground. And then I knew instinct that it's MMA, so I had to, go for it. But I didn't know I cut him in the eye, so yeah.
Get punched on the left eye, so it's like a blurry. So the medics told me. It's quite interesting actually, because you are trapped inside the box with a one person that is better than you. It's like you are surviving mode, so see how you survive. I managed to make some move, and I think I make some punch. I'm not there 100%, but I'm all out, so I'm quite satisfied.
Nama saya Muhammad Fasilah bin Tamam, asal Sarike, sudah kahwin, satu anak, kerja di Jabatan Laut Sarawak sebagai pembantu joint jet lah. Saya ingin cubalah kemampuan saya dalam sukan ni. Saya kena kencing manis dalam 2015, pasal tak kontrol sangat makanan. Itulah yang kena. Kita rasa stamina kita cepat habis, cepat lelah lah. Masuk sukan ni kita perlu bersedia lah. Training, stamina, semua mesti fit. Last minute, stamina sudah habis. Sorry lah, agak memanfaatkan. Kalau saya ada stamina, insyaAllah saya boleh.
He complained to us that he cannot go for the next round, and he also have the sign of symptom that he feels that so giddy, and he feels that he want to pass out, he want to have fainted. So we advise the fighter that you need to hold on, take a rest, alright? So we put you into medications, and also we advise the fighter to increase on the cardiovascular training, and he accepted, and he said that he will come for next year.
Lawan saya, dia boleh tahan. Nanti saya akan update diri saya lah. Harap kita dapat jumpa lagi lah.
If there was going to be an entertaining sparring session, this was going to be it. With both fighters seemingly the crowd favorites, the noise level in Plaza Merdeka was raised a few notches before the fight even begun. And when it started, the blue corner fighter showed his flexibility with some massive kicks that got the crowd going, but his opponent was not deterred. It seemed like a grudge match, and both fighters, urged by their trainers, family, and audience, were pumped up and gave their best in front of the excited eyes looking into the Mima cage. Both exponents were oblivious of their surroundings as they traded blow after blow and grappled on the ground to the pleasure of the crowd. But this was one sparring session that really exemplifies the excitement that Mima has to offer to everyone. Because now everyone can fight.
我名叫刘思翰，我今年19岁。我要感谢我的姐姐有来这里支持我。
我是 Tricky Lau 的姐姐，我弟弟学了差不多1年多这样子。
我的外公他以前就是教武术，可能那个就存在我们自己的血里面，所以我就自然而然就喜欢上这个运动啊。我一定会努力去当第一冠军，我是一定要啊，就跟我其他梦想一样。
And so Tricky knew he was in for a fight, but went on the attack from the start. But as the fight continued, Tricky was being pounded, and his sister was beginning to get a bit concerned with his bout in the cage.
他其实是一个很不错的对手，就是因为他经验太少，他不知道要怎么去反应。当时他的体力已经下降了，我就把他弄倒的时候，我把压在他身上，我就打下去，就他没有挡到，就直接打到他的脸，就打了好几拳。
So what did Tricky's sister think of the sparring session?
刚刚看到他被打，我会心痛。可是他既然喜欢，我会支持他，我还要他继续练。
我个人觉得是我还可以做到更好。
Kuching tryouts is on fire. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Coming up next on Mima Season 4.
Basically, if you get kicked there, you gas out a lot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I just told you, no kicks to the head.
Welcome back. Joanna Yap and Jay Slow are two people who have made Saraukans proud in Mima, and they'll be facing more challenges. But the question is, will that challenge come from a fellow Saraukan? Let's find out.
As Mima is an amateur event, the rules and regulations are strictly adhered to. As the third man in the cage, Dana urges the fighters to do more.
Takedown, guys. Work, work.
The fighter was warned.
No soccer kicks to the head. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just told you, no kicks to the head. Time! I told you no kicks to the head and you went and kicked to the head again. You understand me? Do not kick to the head of your opponent, okay? Are you okay? You all right? Good. All right. You want to take a minute or are you good? You good. Okay, man. Ready? Fight!
And as the fight continued, the blue corner fighter again in a different mode. But Dana observed the fight very closely.
Work, work. Work, I'm gonna stand you up, guys. Come on. Stop. Fight.
And the fight restarted. And this time the blue corner fighter decided to go one further and got another warning by Dana.
No knees to the spine. Stop. I told you at the beginning, no attacks to the spine. Middle of the back is the spine.
I'm Ainam Formiri. I'm 23 years old. I'm studying, taking PR at Curtin University Miri. I've been practicing since January this year, so it's only like 2 months. I do the boxing, and then I learn Muay Thai, and I learn BJJ as well. I'm really interested in fighting, but I'm not ready before, so I'm just like hit it one time this year.
Nervous lah. First time main kan takut-takut lah.
So another two lady warriors in the Mima cage, and Ayn was respectful of her opponent.
She's really good, punching, the striking and everything. Yeah, all I can do is just take her down.
And as they went for the kill, Ayn took the initiative and went for ground position.
Tak pandai untuk grab lah. Cuma mata muatai saja.
But she managed to get herself back up as her trainer looked on. Despite being nervous, these two girls were throwing down.
Takut sikit tapi macam okay lah. Boleh bagi dia kena banyak lah.
Yeah, and that's normal. She punched me really hard though. I don't feel nervous, I don't feel scared. All I want to do is just to beat her, to make my trainers proud. I lock my opponent and then she twists. So I think I twisted my knee, but it's alright.
It was another crowd pleaser as the two ladies gave their all in this sparring session.
I learned the basic pad works and sparring with my trainer. So I feel great. I'm really satisfied. I think I did my best for grappling.
Nama saya Muhammad Soni bin Hassan. Umur saya 18 tahun. Saya berasal dari Kuching, Sarawak.
Swandi ni kanak-kanak hyper lah. Dia tak boleh duduk diam.
Bila dia masuk sekolah rendah, dia selalu main gaduh lah. Lepas tu makcik nampak dia terlalu banyak buat kes kat sekolah lah.
Kemudian entah macam mana satu hari dia pergi ke gym ikut kawan dia lah.
Dia kata dia nak masuk Muay Thai lah. Jadi kita pun fikir mungkin itu yang terbaik untuk dia lah.
Semenjak masuk Muay Thai ni, sukan mempertahankan diri ni, dia ada disiplin lah. Ketara sekali lah, hormat menghormati kedua orang tua. Yang saya puji dia, semangat dia ingin belajar. Pada permulaan, Iswandi ni mencubakan diri dalam sukan Muay Thai ni, dia banyak halangan lah. Satu, pasal kewangan lah. Nak beli peralatan Muay Thai, seluar, madu, gula. Jadi saya terpaksa berkorban lah. Pasal saya tengok dia, minat dia. Untuk pergi ke gym pun masalah juga. Saya dengan isteri saya terpaksa bagikan masa lah. Kadang-kadang hujan. Pasal lah naik motorbike, pakai baju raincoat, hantar dia. Pasal dia nak pergi juga.
Pencapaian tertinggi saya dalam Muay Thai ialah gold medal untuk remaja 70 kg antara kelab kebangsaan. Minat saya lebih terhadap MMA sebab kalau Muay Thai, opponent striking memang hebat. Tapi untuk MMA, saingan cuma ada untuk grappling. So, saya target untuk improve saya punya grappling. Saya nak jadi seorang fighter yang terkenal dalam 5. Saya target pergi final dan jadi champion.
Tahun lepas, saya dah masuk try out, terpilih untuk ladder match. Tapi disqualified sebab under age. Saya nak cuba lagi tahun ni sebab saya target nak pergi final.
名叫萧景浩，我25岁，我现在是在帮我爸爸打工，就帮他管理 logistics 这样的。我已经练了断断续续有3年了。我家人不支持我，他们就是很多东西玩这么要玩这些东西这样。可是我想要，他们应该都会支持的，就是不要过头了。
Try out kali ni, opponent for me, dia berat lebih 5 kilo, so masuk je, lawan je.
非常紧张。
It was mutual respect from both fighters as they began their final session in the cage. As Wandi utilized his Muay Thai experience and scored points with takedowns and kicks as Dana looked on. And that gave him the upper hand.
Saya train hanya untuk striking, bukan untuk takedown ataupun clinching, so saya rasa bagus lah.
However, Dana wasn't impressed.
Come on guys, takedowns, takedowns!
And with that, Iswandi was again the beneficiary of another point.
他就是比较不怕生，就是可见他有一点经验了。
Jadi kalau dia clinch, so I clinch him too, but I did a great work lah. I think.
我说话 OK 啊，虽然打得还好，就是很好体验了。
Kalau saya pilih untuk advance, saya akan train lebih kepada MMA, takedown, grappling, striking.
我的名字叫 Ryan， 从西部沙拉瓦，我是 in Diploma in Business Management.
My name is Nathaniel Imang Lakai. I'm from Miri Sarawak. I started BJJ in 2014, and then recently I did Muay Thai lah.
Mima 我是第一次来 try out， 我是 major in striking， ground work 也可以，不过比较多是 for endurance。
In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it doesn't matter if they're bigger or smaller than you. It's purely the technique, but with the restriction of gloves, no way.
我会尽我所能 KO。一开始我会觉得有点小紧张啊，可是上台之后就觉得没有什么好怕，既然选择上去了，就不要怕。
Two fighters who were very cautious in their approach in this sparring session, and it was a case of who would go on the attack first. But with every strike, there was a good defense, and they seemed to not want to give their all.
我知道他的 background 是 BJJ 是 grappler， 所以他一旦 take down 我就要用很大的 force 去 maintain 我的脚步。
But there was not much that the judges could gain as they looked on, and then it was a low blow that had the session stopped. But clearly, someone in the crowd wasn't happy.
Basically, if you get kicked there, you gas out a lot.
其实刚刚我没有踢到他的，我是听我的 trainer 讲的。
And as he was given more time to recover, that man in the crowd became very animated and was commentating on the sparring below. After the recovery time, the match restarted.
打这个东西不是硬碰硬来的，就是你要知道你的 advantage 跟他的 weakness， 他的 advantage 在哪里来 prevent 这个，不要让自己掉入他的想要 set out 的东西。所以我尽量跟他保持 distance。
And he was patient as his opponent changed levels. He was able to defend it and struck when it mattered, to the delight of the man above. But it wasn't over yet. With more confidence, he went for the attack, but Dana was not impressed.
Come on, takedown.
Again, his opponent looked for the takedown, and urged by the man above, he was not able to finish his move as the time expired.
Not happy with my sparring. I'm happy with my ground game and bad rounds.
My name is Steve Kong, 33 years old actually. I'm trained for the MMA fight sometime already, like 2 years plus. I think with boxing, Muay Thai, everything.
But when Steve went into the cage, there was a moment of nervousness that got him prior to the actual final session.
I'm quite nervous, you know, when I get into the cage. I feel that the floor is very sleepy. The last year one, I keep on like fall down. Then this is my second year, I try to relax myself, totally relax myself.
Steve was relaxed at the start, but was worried about the size of his opponent.
Big guy, it's really big, like I can't imagine that big is same weight with me, you know, 70 plus, same weight, so I'm quite short, so.
And Steve was not about to quit, even when he and his opponent were being urged by Dana.
Work. I'm gonna stand you up.
I think MMA is everything, not only the kick, not only the punch. So you have to train more ground, you have to train more kicks also.
And Steve's training showed in the cage.
Yeah, because the background is, you know, Taekwondo kick, so I quite prevent about the back kick and the kick, so I stay quite long, you know, the distance.
But as the distance got nearer, Steve landed the final blow.
Actually, I feel like the 3 minutes is too short already. I didn't really perform all my skill.
All done? All done.
This year, I think I fight better than last year.
So another exciting tryout is over, but we focus our attention to the big one, the final tryouts at Paradigm Mall. Kuching, you've been absolutely amazing. Yeah, where have you been, huh? Swim all the way from JB?
No. I took a boat.
See you in the next edition of Mima Season.
Next week on Mima Season 4.
Don't know how to kick, don't kick. His opponent told me, please take me down.